Hi, my name is Tammy Thompson, and I wrote the book Hope Holds You. And I'm putting together a series called Moving Pages Come to Life, and this is where I go into detail about creating the pages of my book, Hope Holds You. And today, I'm going to be talking to you about the joy and hope. And so I have a page in my book dedicated to experiencing joy. Um, this page features a girl jumping up in the air with her arms outreached towards the sky, and it's set on a beautiful sunset beach. The words that correspond with this page read, "Hope is with you always. It reminds you to feel joy, to laugh and to dance, to sing." So this page in my book is about the reminder, obviously, to feel joy, and that's pretty important. We lose sight of happiness during our struggles as pain, worry, and exhaustion overtake us. We may even feel guilty about experiencing joy during these times. But that is the heart of living, joy. That is what the struggle is ultimately for. If we lose sight of the joy in our lives, we give up on what we are fighting for. To me, I really see joy as the gift of purpose. It keeps us from sinking into hopelessness, and that is not a place that I really want to go. So, there are certain things that can prevent us from feeling joy, and I feel like letting go of hurt and embracing joy is an awakening experience. Like dropping the baggage to have a lighter journey is refreshing. There are times when grieving overwhelms us, and I find remembering the joy that someone that I love gave me keeps the memory alive within me. And when I focus on the love and the joy, the pain just seems to fade just a little, just enough for me to focus on the love that I got from that person. So, joy is a promise of what hope is. For example, wanting someone who's perhaps deployed to come home is an expectation of joy through hope. Wanting to recover from an injury to get back to physical activity in life is another expectation of joy through hope. Joy plays a huge part in having hope. So I felt this was really, really important to include this in my book. So now let's talk a little bit about the image that I created. Olivia here in the image is a friend of the family that I have photographed her and her family many, many times. I had a vision of what I wanted this image to become, and so I set out to create it. The beach image was one I had photographed a few years ago in Florida. I felt it was very important to use a beach image for this page. Many people connect with the beach, the sunset, the sand, the sound of the waves. It's all a scene of peace and serenity. And that was a scene I wanted to place joy on. So Olivia is the joy. And so once I had the background, I just needed to capture Olivia jumping. And I felt that jumping for joy would be a good expression to represent this page. This was not as simple as it may have seemed. So I needed to do a shoot around sunset so that the light would be about the same as the sunset image, so that way it would look like she was really there on the beach. But this also set the clock, as I had like an hour or two to actually capture Olivia before the sunset. So I knew what colors I wanted to pull out of the sunset image, so I worked with Olivia to come up with a coordinating color theme for her to wear, because color harmony is kind of important when it comes to artwork. Then I let her jumping begin. So Olivia got up on this trampoline that she had, and my God, I took about 98 images of her in the air until the sun had gone to set. So why so many images? Well, when she was jumping, I noticed that her hair would fly in her face, or that her legs were not bent up enough, and and so on. So I shot over and over. She would jump up and down, trying to get as close as possible to what I wanted that image to look like. So I wanted to make sure too that I had enough images to walk away with from this shoot to work with. So I went through the images and I narrowed it down to about 3 images. One had the best expression on her face of joy, and then another one I felt had the best bent knees and the feet pointed out just so, and then the other one had the best hands stretched out the way that I wanted them to look. And so I have about over 15 years of digital editing experience. So piecing her body together from all these different components was a task that I can easily do well. So once I had her body just right, all pieced together, I combined her onto the sunset beach. I added a shadow to make it look like she was really jumping. And then I transitioned the whole entire image into the artifact that is carried out throughout the book. So many, many, many hours have gone into each and every page of this book. I mean, looking back, I can't believe how much time has been invested in getting this book project done and available to my readers. But it has been so worth it. I mean, I just love hearing from my book fans and about how this book has touched your life. And that's everything that went behind this book and why I do it. So thank you for listening today. I'll have more pages soon.